Hey everybody, how's it going? Um, this is my X-Men Avengers vs. X-Men review. I got this copy. I have two more on the way that I ordered from Midtown Comics, and those are of course the variant covers because when I got to my comic book store at 8 o'clock Tuesday night, that's where they reopened again. There was a huge line, so I really couldn't get to the variant copy, so I had to come back home and order from Midtown, and thank God I got to it because today when I looked at it, they were sold out. So I know my copy is definitely on the way. But I picked this up. Man, it was totally worth the wait and the excitement. I really, really love this first issue. Of course, it shows the Phoenix coming and destroying planets as she's coming. And of course, Supernova comes to Earth and tries to warn that, hey, you know what, the Phoenix is on their way, and gets to the Avengers. So the Avengers, they go to the president and they tell the president, hey, this is what's going on. And of course, Jean Grey took over the Phoenix and died containing it, but it's back. And they're after this one particular mutant. And I think everybody knows, I guess Wolverine, when Captain America went to Wolverine and Wolverine told that it's Hope that they're after. That's what it seemed like. And of course, Captain America says how do you think Cyclops will react, for me going there. And of course Wolverine said, this is a personal issue for Cyclops because it killed Jean Grey. Jean Grey of course took her life to save everybody, and that it's really personal to Cyclops, and he's gonna go after it with full force, whatever he can do. So pretty much Captain America goes to Utopia and tells Cyclops that I'm taking Hope, with or without your permission. I'm taking her. And of course, Cyclops says, no, you're not, and blasts Captain America across where he was standing into the water. And of course, the whole entire Avengers are there, like Doctor Strange, The Thing, Wolverine, Daredevil, Hulk, which is the Red Hulk, Spider-Man, Black Widow. Everybody just there. And you see just a certain amount of X-Men, and I hope, because in the beginning, what I found interesting was it shows all this Avengers team, and it shows Wolverine and Beast on the border, and then you have the X-Men, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, the mutants are stronger than the Avengers, I think, in a lot of ways, of course. But the way, the hype of it, to me, was really worth it. And reading this first issue of round 1, Avengers vs. X-Men, was totally worth it. I was just psyched about it, reading it, just hyped up about it, and just can't wait for issue number 2, round number 2, actually. It was just nicely done. The build-up was nicely done. The storyline in this was beautifully done. The art is great. I just loved it. I have nothing bad to say about this, of course. With the in the end, another thing I found really interesting was when Cyclops was training Hope. They're going at this little training thing they're doing, and pretty much Cyclops is just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing Hope, and Hope just says, like, why are you training me? And she gets so pissed off, as you can see, and she says, answer me, and pretty much the Phoenix just comes out of her, as you can see right here, and then knocks Cyclops like 3-4 bounces away from her. So it's going to be an incredible story. Again, can't wait for number 2. I talked about this last week because I got this issue, the programming guide, telling that what are the issues that you should pick up. Me personally, I'm just going to stick with the Avengers vs. X-Men, just the storyline of the whole thing. I'm just going to stick with that rather than going. I'm definitely going to get Uncanny X-Men because I'm a huge fan of that, and probably the Wolverine X-Men. But then those are only two I'm gonna step out of the storyline and get, because I'm just collecting all the issues for those two series. But I'm definitely gonna just stick with Avengers vs. X-Men title itself. Got this pretty cool cup thing right here. Got the little pins here. Got this pretty awesome thing right here, which was pretty cool. And I picked that up. Got the Avengers poster. And of course I had to get my my X-Men poster. Just judging by the first issue and everything I've read in between, I have an idea probably of what could happen, probably will happen, but I'm hoping that the X-Men do win. But to Cyclops, the Phoenix coming here is a good thing, because it brings life to the mutants, you know, because there's not so many mutants left. And I believe this Phoenix with Hope is going to be where a lot of mutants are brought to life, because Cyclops is saying that, you know, of course the Phoenix is, the more it destroys, the more life it brings, you know, and Cyclops really believes that it's going to save humanity, it's going to save mutant kind, and it's going to bring a lot of life to mutants, a lot of them. So Cyclops has this belief, and I really hope it goes to where it needs to go, because I don't know, yeah. So, alright, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.